what's really interesting is that if you look at the history of science fiction and sort of philosophy, you can see it's littered with examples where writers and thinkers have generated both concepts and language to describe technological futures that have become a reality. Cloning, android, robot, these are all terms that were coined in fiction perhaps 150 years before they appeared within the technological reality. So we see these examples where a speculative thinker, someone with imagination, has come up with an idea or framed some language around an idea that technology and engineering has then kind of rushed to sort of meet. And I think it's a really interesting moment in time we're at right now, where engineering-based organizations are arguably the kind of fastest growing organizations on the planet. But actually, I guess there's a question about the extent to which those organizations are thinking about meaning and cultural context when they're thinking about what they do. I mean, there's also a couple of really huge concepts from the culture that are interesting. So World Wide Web, the metaverse, these things were named by writers like way before they became a reality. I mean, Edgar Allan Poe and Mary Shelley were writing about essentially artificial intelligence in the early 19th century, so far before it became even a technical possibility, let alone reality. So it's just really interesting to see how through history there's been this kind of pairing where philosophers and writers have kind of created meaning and conceptual ideas that we can latch onto and become and sort of imagine in our brains, and then engineers and technologists have made them reality. Often it is the technologists who are driving the agenda, but it's down to the marketeers and the insight people to find the meaning and find the relevance within the technology, to actually add the kind of symbolism and the ideas that will make it understandable and immersible and consumable really within the culture.